let's head back to the Viscount's Keep. And I'm going to start wrapping up the session here. Oh yeah, party leave. Bitches leave! I'm not going to say no to the extra approval with Anders, especially, like, even if it was a glitch, especially considering that I feel like I've been cheated out of approval from him before. I'm actually pretty pleased about that. Like, it should feel cheap, but it doesn't. I'm just sort of happy. Let's speak with everybody.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting.
I'm still not quite over how awesome my guy looks. Like, the helmet just works so well when it's with, like, armor which it, like, goes well with. Hey, Evelyn.
Nothing going on, Hawke. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Nothing going on in your pants? Yeah. I'm a professional comedian.
Good luck getting in.
Yep. I come and go as I please, mate. Let's speak with everybody. I know Meryl's got stuff to say to us, but I know she's got a lot of stuff, so I kind of want to, like, finish with her. Let's go say hi to Sebastian. Although Sebastian at this point, he really is a companion in name only. Somebody tell me if, like, feel free to weigh in. Do you know what? I say this with, like, a pinch of salt. What's up here? Oh, no, I know up there. I say this with a pinch of salt because I will play to, like, this is like a character decision as well. But I'm just not feeling Sebastian on pretty much any level. I've said this before, he just irritates me.
I think Grandfather is smiling now, seeing me holding his bow.
And it's very much like a personality thing. There is nothing wrong with what he just said, except I'm still like, I don't care. I just don't. So, yeah. Let me know, I guess, if you want to see more of him, but otherwise I'm pretty sure I'm just going to ignore him. I don't know why I'm searching everybody. You know, like, I have the time to do so. I started the recording session again, so it's not like I'm up against it. And whilst I'm checking in with everybody, I can be talking, so I don't have to do as much editing. Fenris. I doubt Fenris has anything to say. Oh, but Anders does, so...
We should move on.
Yeah, okay, sure. Leave you to your dancing. Anders has stuff to say as well, so... aside from that, Varric in the Hanged Man. Let's go see him next. And Isabella here while I'm at it. Who else? That's it. I think it's just Anders and Meryl afterwards. Bethany.
I found this amazing hat.
Jeez, Isabella. You want me to take you shopping, just come out with it and ask. I've had enough of indirectness from my friends today, thank you very much. Wait, Varric. Speaking of indirect. Yeah. What's up, Harry?
You want a pint while we're here, Hawke? I'll buy.
Sure. 3 hours later. Bye.
Maker, I wish
I'm a very slow drinker.
Telling this story had made me more handsome.
Didn't quite catch all that. Sort of wish I had. I guess that's sort of that. So, yeah, let's pop down to Darktown. Go to Anders' clinic. See what his deal is. Anders, I appreciate your caution. Jeez, Darktown, it goes to the pits. Still that body is there. I understand Anders' caution around blood magic. Caution is understandable, but the problem is Anders is too zealously against that as a tool, and Meryl is too open to the idea of negating risk for potential reward. Neither of them are striking a happy balance, thus leaving me in the middle, pleasing nobody. This is this whole taking sides in game things again, when I very nearly sided on principle with the apostates against the Templars. Again, I want to be that middle ground, pleasing nobody. What's up, dude?
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately?
No.
And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it.
I haven't noticed.
I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Yeah, that is against the law.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
That's paranoid. Every mage in Kirkwall? I don't think they'd go that far, Anders.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work.
Right.
Likes to make mages beg.
See, I can believe this is the work of one Templar. I could not believe it's like this grand conspiracy. Yeah, no, if there is a corrupt Templar, then, like, I'm happy to take him out, as I would be with any sort of like a Maleficar, I guess you could say. Run it. You've had a run it.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance.
It's okay.
Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs.
Mm-hmm.
You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
Right, okay.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Jeez. Not all Templars are that bad. I believe this 100%. I've met them. But this guy is... I don't think Anders is that far off the deep end to be inventing this sort of thing. Do you have a plan?
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows.
Wow.
Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
Tranquil solution, is that what he calls it?
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
Far too far. Of course I'll help.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
Then let us pray he's a fool as well as a bastard. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Thing is, like, a lot of like truly evil people are also idiots, just because not all the time. And again, like, this is something I'm coming across more and more. The term idiot is really hard to label somebody with, because an idiot implies that they are stupid in every way imaginable. Like, they are just not very smart. And maybe that applies to some people. But some people are smart in certain ways and very dumb in others. Meryl is probably a really good example of somebody who's a bit dim in certain areas. And, like, smart and learned in some others. It's, yeah, it is interesting, but quite often for somebody to go bad like that, it essentially involves a failing of perspective. Look at somebody who will tread on people for money, like a high-flying CEO or something like that. I'm not saying all CEOs are bad, because people are people, you know, but like people who will... The mustache-twirling evil corporate villain treading on the little man to get all the money in the world is a really stupid villain. I mean, like, it's as a trope, I respect it, and like, it does happen, but anybody who thinks that money is so important that they essentially want to get like the high score of it and will do so at the expense of others, they're literally just like, for me, that's unthinkably stupid. Because money doesn't really mean anything on its own. It's not. And like, you don't need all of it as well. That's the thing. It's like, money can to an extent buy happiness, but only to a certain extent. It's like food. The more food you have, it's not like the more food you have, the happier you are, because eventually you're going to get full. And then after that, if you keep eating, you're just going to make yourself miserable or fat or unhealthy. It's very similar with money. So that's Anders' thing. So that's tonight. We'll do that next time. Let's go speak to Meryl. Been wandering around talking about that for a couple minutes. Which is why I say that if somebody is evil, quite often there is a potential sort of like lack of perspective there, which might open the door for them to be stupid in other ways as well. Or blind in other ways, or whatever. So. I guess, I mean, I've got no quest marker there for that or anything like that, but then... Okay, cool, whatever. I'm quick saving because I'm nervous. There's a couple things to do with Meryl, and, yeah. Hey, there's your mirror. Weird thing. What's up?
Hawke, I could never have faced the Keeper myself. I never imagined a human would help me restore Dalish history. No one ever understood. Not the Keeper, not my clan. Just you.
I'm a great guy.
I'm sensitive, handsome, and supportive. What else could you possibly want?
Nothing. Oh, not that I'm saying that I want you. I'll just stop talking now. You're the first real friend I've ever had. Maserana's Lethaline.
Oh wow, that's that, okay. Cool. Let's, that was simpler than I thought it would be. And now what?
Oh, Hawke. Come in, I was just... Am I crazy?
What?
Yes, but in a good way.
I thought the rule in a home would fix everything. The mirror would work and everything would be right again. But I keep dreaming of Paul's face. Everyone that I care for thinks I'm a monster.
I don't think anybody, like, misguided, I would say, is the worst that people could think about you, Meryl, honestly. Strange creature.
It's hard to imagine someone more lovable than you.
That's so untrue. I can think of someone. You've been so good to me. Someday I'll make this up to you, Lethaline.
Oh. I'm now trapped forever. Okay, there we go. That again was faster than I thought it would be. Okay, sure, why not? Hey.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
No wonder those came in like twos. Two extremely short conversations. I didn't even pay attention to the other options there. Like, I mean, she has a bit to think about, right? Like, I wouldn't honestly mind if she chose to choose a different path, if she chose a safer way, not to revive her people, but instead to work towards their future instead of work to recapture their past, to turn away from blood magic, to turn away from these dangerous magics and follow herself. And that's strange of me to say, thinking about it, because it's a big part of who she is. I think part of what I do like about Meryl is that she is this outside-the-box thinker. Same with Liliana in Dragon Age Origins. The difference between them is that whilst Liliana's ideas, the way that her heart differed from the people of her sort of clan and kin around her was beautiful in a way. It was, it was peaceful, it was positive, it was comforting. It was not dangerous, and that's what Meryl has basically got the same heart, but she is willing to take more risks with herself and potentially the world around her, and she's maybe overconfident. She has this free spirit and this idealist nature, and I actually really do like that. I think it's just that I'm worried about her. I'm worried that following who she is in that way might actually kill her, either by getting her physically killed or by something taking her over. Either way, becoming the person that she is no longer. I think that's where that comes from. Yeah, that's where that worry is. Well, I think we're good for today. Let's head home. So in this session, it's been a good one actually.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Whoa.
I thought you went to the Hanged Man.
Why?
And I always went there to look for you first, but then I thought you might have gone to see your uncle instead.
Never.
And I'm rambling, aren't I?
Always. It's cute.
I don't mind. You're adorable when you're flustered.
After you left, I couldn't stop thinking about Paul and the mirror and everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I've made a mistake.
Huh?
Leaving the Dalish.
I don't want to joke about this, isn't something to joke. I think I believe this.
You're just feeling homesick. Don't second guess yourself.
I suppose if I hadn't left my people, I never would have met you. If you were Dalish, my people would have a kingdom by now.
What? Oh, I see.
And half of Thedas would be attacking us. So maybe things worked out for the best.
Do you wish I were Dalish? I am what I am. I won't sharpen. Okay. Is that important to you?
Does it bother you that I'm human?
No, I'm not saying I change you for... I'm making things worse, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the Elven. I'm supposed to preserve who we are, and if there are reasons that it's bad to... Is it warm in here?
Pretty warm.
Elgonon. I'll stop talking now.
You keep saying that.
I guess I'll postpone making myself more elfy.
Oh, I don't know. You'd look handsome with pointy ears.
Huh?
Not that you don't now. The Keeper, my whole clan will object if we...
Go on.
Not that they can possibly hate me anymore, I suppose.
I think you should do you, Meryl. I think I really do like that about you.
I'll apologize to them later. I'll even pretend to be sorry. Meryl. It's all right.
What happens now? Are we... What did this mean?
Mean. Sometimes no talking is required. No expectations or anything like that. Definitely willing to find out, though.
You know, we might have to try that a few more times to really get the meaning.
I love you.
Whoa.
I probably shouldn't have said that, did I? I always say the stupidest things.
Wow. And that is quicker than I expected, but 3 years? All this time knowing each other? I can see it. I can totally see it.
I was thinking of scandalizing the neighbors by having my Dalish lover move in. What do you think?
Here, in Hightown, the rich, fancy part of the city with no rats in it. And you, with an elf. Ma Venon, you really are crazy, aren't you?
Snap.
If you're not afraid, then neither am I.
Aw. Yay! Awesome. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. I say that was fast. Like, that outburst was definitely unexpected. Like, there is... I was expecting things to go slower than that, but it has been 3 years, you know? She is adorable.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
So is she just here now? Hello? Rona, what are you doing in there? Why have you moved? Huh? Why has Rona moved? That's weirding me out. What's up, Pooch? Well, she's not here.
All is well.
Well, she's not.
Everything's quiet here in the mansion for the moment.
Yeah, wasn't a few minutes ago. Ha. God, that's... God, what session this has been. A lot has happened. Okay, what? Just, like, this mattered. This mattered a lot more than I was expecting it to. I don't know, part of me's, here's something strange. Part of me is afraid of Meryl. Not because I think she might... Well... I was about to say not because I think she might hurt me or anything like that. But because I am slightly worried about forming these strong attachments at this point. Bethany. You know, Carver. When Meryl turned before, I felt atrocious. Like, when she, in the Fade, when she attacked me for the sake of her people, at the temptation of the Pride Demon, it messed me up. Like, I had to take like a 10-minute break or something like that because I was so angry and disappointed and just thinking, like, of course, like, everything that I care about goes. And so, like, making this attachment official is kind of worrying in that way because it leaves me vulnerable, especially because Meryl is so dangerous. So that's why I'm afraid of her. But also, like, it would be a much bigger regret if I didn't, you know? And, like, I feel the same way about Mother. Like, she's doing so well, and, like, things, like, she's so strong and, like, together and emotionally supportive at the moment. I'm worried about what's going to happen to her. Because I want to do things which are bigger than us. I don't want to just be safe and live my life in this manner peacefully for the next few years, and either way I don't think I have the option to do that. I want to make this city better. I want to give people the power to make their own choices. I want to fix the mage situation. I want to fix the Kunari situation. And this is going to cause stirs, and it's going to make people want to potentially target me, as we've seen even with the Kunari, like, have disappeared, I should say. Meryl and Mother are now targets because of that. And there is a certain sense of duty I feel to this city that I'm not... I don't know, sometimes my family feels like a weakness. It's horrible to say. Sometimes I feel like I could really fix things if my judgment wasn't continually clouded by being around people that I care about. Maybe that's no way to live, but it's sort of true. It's, you know, it happened in the Fade, and when I was freeing what's his face, the Dreamer Kid. And it affects how I interact with important issues like blood magic or Templar control. With no attachments, I could take the steps that I think need to be done, but I have to balance that out with what I want. And that's just scary is all. It's intimidating, knowing that I have this life ahead of me in Kirkwall. I suppose that's the nature of having something you care about, is that it can be lost. There's no reason not to do it. I think I'm rambling now. Meryl must be rubbing off on me. In today's session, we saw the Kunari, dealt with a trap and a strange sort of terrorist murder, I suppose you could say. We helped with some companions. It's been a bit of a day for relationships. I'm very happy for Aveline at the very least. She's taking a similar risk, you know. She has lost and she could lose again. Her boyfriend is in the guard. That is not a safe job. And she can't keep... Like, I would be disappointed in her if she kept giving him safe patrols. Because that's not what he would have signed up to the guard to do. Alright, some people would have signed up to the guard with no interest in helping people, like power or money or whatever. I'm not saying I know much about Donick, but I don't think Aveline would have targeted somebody like that as somebody she was interested in. And he seemed like a good guy, somebody sort of dutiful and... You know, somebody who viewed the Hightown assignment as more of a punishment as opposed to like a bonus. Strong sense of camaraderie. So she's at risk in that way as well. And then Meryl. Do you know, I'm really glad that this establishment of like the opportunity to sleep with Meryl and get her moving in here. I'm assuming she like might be in the manor by the start of the next session or something like that, or like when I load back into this area. Maybe it'd be really nice to have her out of the area down in Lowtown, because that place is rubbish, but that's where her people live, you know. Not her people, but like other elves. That quest that we did up at Cinnamount, it let me explore that side of Meryl a little bit longer, and it let me kind of officially say, like, put trust in Meryl to use that tool. And I came very close to not doing so. And if that choice had gone a different way, I don't know, maybe I would not have even had that chance. This chance. Maybe she would have just not forgiven me. Who knows? Who knows? But it worked out this way. That's the thing. Like, for all the choices that I made, with the limited information that I have, today's session has gone well, I think. I'm happy with the choices that I make, and I'm happy with the results that it's having so far. If I get bitten by these choices, that's just life, I think. So anyway, this I think has been a fairly long episode, so thanks for bearing with it, but it has been pretty important. In the next session, I really don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna do Descent, obviously, but I doubt I'll take the whole thing. We'll think about it at the time. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.